At the moment when the tiger broke into the door, the girl tried her best to climb into the pipe. She held her breath and watched the tiger wandering under the pipe, not daring to make a sound. In the narrow pipe, she supported herself with her hands, and her body was exhausted. But the tiger never left and continued to pace back and forth below. The long-term tension made her almost exhausted. If she was not careful, a drop of sweat would slide down her forehead and drip onto the ground along the pipe. The slight sound of water drops startled the tiger, and it suddenly raised its head and stared at the place where the girl was hiding. She gradually slipped down due to exhaustion, and the tiger immediately jumped up and pounced on her. The sharp claws waved wildly under her feet, constantly bouncing in the pipe, almost touching her. At the critical moment, the girl used up her last strength and struggled to crawl to the exit of the pipe, finally temporarily escaping from the tiger's mouth. Before she could catch her breath, the tiger had already circled in front of the door, ready to break in again. She quickly grabbed the perfume and sprayed it around the room, trying to use the smell to interfere with the tiger's sense of smell. Then she hid under the bed, carefully holding her breath, and watched the tiger walk by. The strong smell of the perfume really worked. The tiger turned around the room several times, but ultimately could not tell the direction. After a short silence, it left the room. The girl quickly crawled out from under the bed and rushed to the kitchen. She took out a piece of beef, kneaded it into meatballs, and threw it on the ground, hoping to lure the tiger away. Soon, the tiger really followed the smell and came over. But contrary to expectations, it still found her trail. She hurriedly got into the closet, hid behind a pile of clothes, and quietly observed the movements outside through the gap. At the moment when the two looked at each other, she clearly saw the tiger's bloody mouth and the hungry saliva dripping between the fangs.